Tribe. Melinda here with a little life lesson on self-acceptance. Something that is so hard, particularly for females, to do is accept themselves as they are. We usually have a clause and we have an ideal woman we're constantly comparing ourselves to. So the clause is usually something like, when I lose weight, I'll feel good about myself, or when I get that boyfriend, when I get that promotion, when I, can promise myself this and that virtue, whatever it might be, then we'll love ourselves. And we have this image of who we think we need to be, the perfect woman. For some people, it's the perfect ass, it's the perfect hair, and it's a lot about aesthetics. And other people, the perfect woman to them is someone who respects and, follows through. And it might be everyone's different. And for some people, overachievers, you're going to have a clause, and this ideal woman is going to have all areas perfected. And we're constantly comparing ourselves to this ideal woman of who we think we're supposed to be, and why isn't my ass as perky as hers, and my boobs are like flapjacks since I had babies. And we're constantly putting ourselves down because of that comparison to who we think this ideal woman has to be. And when we let go of that and we learn that every part of us is amazing, and we stop comparing and we actually sit in our skin as it is in this moment, there's so much to learn from who you are in every stage of life. And when you let go of that wanting to compare and have that perfect woman image, you find that you become perfect because of that people seem to accept you more. I've quite strongly got on my radar the last few years is bigger women who have a decent amount of fat storage on their body, because I've continued to put on more fat over the years. And it was something that I hated at the first, and I was popping posts up, yep, I'm gonna get rid of this weight, and here I go from 80 kilos back down to 60, and I was putting all these things on there, and I wasn't achieving it. I was trying to do things that worked for me in the past, and they wouldn't work, and then I felt like a flop, and then I would beat myself up, and then I'd get back on my horse. I'd make statements, right, this is it, and then something else would happen and I wouldn't get there, and I've just been getting bigger and bigger over the years. And I've finally come to this place where I'm okay with it. I am a size 14. I weigh more now than I did at any stage of my pregnancies. And yes, I do feel that my body would be healthier and more energized with less weight to carry around. I know that my health risks will go down if my body weight goes down. But I also have come to this place where I don't let that ideal woman get in the way of me anymore. I've learned to look at all the overweight women that are out there and see their beauty as well. See that when they're holding weight, they're nurturing and they're preserving, ready to give to others. Or maybe they're just hiding behind it because they need to feel safe for a little while. And I'm viewing that body shape so differently to, back in my gym at everyday days, where I was always just trying to perfect, looking in the mirror like, how many of my abs can I see? And everything was about perfection. And now I feel this complete content sensation when I look in the mirror and I can see there's a lot more there to look at. You can't even see a little bit of an ab, let alone 8 of them. And I can see the beauty in my body in this way. And so I wanted to share that with you about women in particular. We need to let go of thinking we've got to be perfect, and we need to just embrace who we are in every stage of our life. Try and be your healthiest version of that person at every stage of your life, but just honor who you are. We don't all have to be size 6s and size 8s. We don't all have to take photos of our asses and put it on Instagram. We don't all have to have the best hair and eye makeup. We just have to be our best versions of ourselves. And that might be that in this phase of your life, you are holding more weight, you are a little slower because you need to rest and restore yourself, because you're nurturing a lot of other people in your life, and it's not just about you and your aesthetics in that moment. And then you might go through another phase where it is a little more about you. You've got more time spare to go running of a morning or to do your extra yoga classes that you've wanted to do, and just embrace. Don't try and create the same version of yourself throughout your life, because it's not meant to work like that. We're meant to evolve and change. And when we embrace that, we find so much beauty in our lives lives and in our bodies in particular. I hope that was helpful for you guys. It's been something that I've been learning slowly over the years. It's not easy to do, and I still have those moments of looking in the mirror going, that just looks very frumpy, Melinda. But I try and then interject that thought to, but that's okay, because you are where you are, and that's okay. So maybe that's helpful for you as well. Love you all. You're all beautiful exactly the way you are. Just be your best version of you, and that is perfect. Ciao for now.